we must always remember, she voted against the term limit. It was her who took our vote out of Harlem. She took our vote, and she said she voted on our best behalf, which we know she didn't. It was for herself. I would love to stay here. However, I have to go over to the National Action Network because there are 3 people running for Manhattan District Attorney who I have to address along with Sharpton and the 100 Blacks in Law Enforcement Alliance and the National Latino Officers Association. And I've been on the news for the last 3 days because I know that the Manhattan District Attorney's Office cannot handle this case. We lost in the Sean Bell, we lost in the Amadou, and we're going to keep losing. So I'm going over here to grill these 3 candidates for Manhattan District Attorney's Office, and I will be back. But y'all have to stay here. See, we have to be used to fighting 4 or 5 fights at one time, because we can do it. So we stay here, you drown out those sellouts in the Independence Party, you drown out Bloomberg when he goes, and I'm going to go over here and grill these 3 candidates for Manhattan District Attorney, because without a win for City Council, I'm going to be dealing with one of them.
We are an organization of parents and teachers and students fighting against the privatization of public schools, fighting against the privatization of the public sector. We're fighting against the profiteering and the privateers that are trying to take over the city, trying to take over the public resources that are used for the people of New York. We're fighting against the charter schools in New York, which are being given over to the Wall Street people who have looted this country. As the system said, trillions of dollars of the wealth of this country have been looted by Wall Street. Bloomberg is representing the people who are trying to turn over the public schools and the public sector over to Wall Street. We are here to stop them, and the first place to stop them is to fight narrow control and fight the re-election of Michael Bloomberg. We're going to be out here again. Next time there's going to be twice as many of us. We're going to be out here after that. There's going to be 4 times as many of us. We're going to be out here after that. There's going to be 10 times as many of us. All right.
United will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
And he was worth $4.5 billion. September of 2008, he is worth $20 billion. Since he became mayor, saying he only wanted to work for $1, his wealth has quadrupled. The same people who destroyed Wall Street are his lunch partners. The only one he used his economic knowledge for was to enrich himself. He is worse than Giuliani. He is worse than Koch. Because he's a billionaire. But I want you to see the most loathsome thing. Lenore Fulani wants to take out the issue that independent politics is important. We believe that. It should be. But listen to her logic. The Democrats and the Republicans are machine politics. But machine politics because they're owned by people who are rich. So Lenore says, let's bypass the party. Let's just go straight to the rich people and let them buy us stock and barrel. So she gets millions of dollars from Bloomberg and still acts like she's talking about independence. Bloomberg has bought everybody in his way. And the most important thing for us to understand is that people have to go into a voting booth and vote. All of this advertisement and everything doesn't make him a winner. That's right. He can still be beat. If y'all remember, one of the greatest political calamities in U.S. history was Bill and Hillary Clinton thinking they locked up the president. But they were wrong. That's right. And they're wrong every time when the people make another decision. That's right. Bloomberg can try to buy his way in the city hall. He can buy some Uncle Tom. He can buy some Thomasina. He can buy it. But he can't buy your vote. If he gets 4 more years, then how much more money is he going to make turning New York City money to his rich bond billion. Believe me, we don't even know how Bloomberg is making money. He's making money that we don't even know about. And he wants to create an island for rich people and a periphery of poor people. That's what he's about. So Bloomberg's gotta go. Bloomberg's gotta go. Bloomberg's gotta go.
Bloomberg's gotta go. Bloomberg's gotta go. Bloomberg's gotta go. Bloomberg's gotta go. Bloomberg's gotta go. Bloomberg's gotta go.
One last thing.
Bloomberg's gotta go.
One last thing on the education question. Education is not training children to take a test. Education is teaching them who they are, to be proud of who they are, and to be able to be critical thinkers. Not training people to take tests. Because as you know, when you take a test, 2 months later, you don't realize what was even on the test. But a genuine education, you don't ever forget. You take it with you. So don't be fooled by test numbers.
Plus, they made those tests easier. How do you jump? You go from this percentage to
Train kids like take a test.
the teachers have said, many of them are afraid to speak out, that the tests are easy. That's why it gives the appearance that they're closing the education achievement gap.